entire globe of Volcanica.
Nice.
Ooh. Oh.
It is a Pangea. There's just one big...
There's one big ass.
One big... Yep. Oh, from space, it must be so, like, lopsided looking. Like it...
Ooh.
Controlled lands stretch all the way to the edge of the Fey Wildern forest here.
Just imagine... One second.
Yeah.
Imagine the crazy bullshit adventures that happen out here.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking.
Half of the population of this planet is fucking sea people and shit. Because it's like... ain't nothing... Dragons haven't been down there. Like...
What's a dragon?
3,000 miles away and then like 10 miles under the surface of the ocean.
Yeah. I think this world is slightly bigger than Earth. Like it... the storms out here must be horrible.
Justice. Woo. All right.
Yeah, the Imperial lands basically are kind of go out to here. Then there's this big stretch of like settlers trying to like move into territories owned by the Fae.
Is that ice up here?
Yep.
Like, is it an ice cap and it goes around? Like, is there like a ring that goes around the ice cap?
It's just the top of the ice cap. It's
not,
not,
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's really not that big. It's stretched. Like it's we're not playing on a cylinder.
Yeah, we've got Fey Wildern, the Duchy of Lakes. We've got the Duchy of Kinderhome. We have Elsyr Vale is effectively this area here. The Duchy of Foundry, and then the fort, the Trifort area, and the Fanfar territories. We've got the massive Venkeshi territories, which is where all the goblins and Nagaji basically have been holed up. We've got the tripartite duchy, as well as some other lands, including some other territories that are in between, the Silver Breath territories and the Gyogan territories.
This is
the Magocracy of Giga Subterra is this big area here.
So, Mogmaroth is in which?
That's in the Magocracy.
It's part of the Magocracy? Okay.
Yep. Then you've got the Fiefdoms of the Nine. Picture a bunch of squabbling robber barons being influenced by the Theocracy of Infernus and by the Magocracy.
They're way out there. Okay, in my brain I was like, oh, the Theocracy would be over here. No, they're way the heck over there.
Remember the place that was diametrically opposed to the other place was like halfway through the earth on the other side? Yeah, the grand city of Infernicus is a beautiful and horrific coastal metropolis.
It is legit faster to go the other way around the earth.
Yes.
around
there are some reasons why you wouldn't want to do that, including the Demarchian Woods is an unseelie realm that was never fully conquered.
Just take this
there's,
and you'd be like, we just skip that part.
Then we've got a bunch of like the unconquered areas that were close to Amalgamons, like the Sea of Boiling Tears, the Steaming Fens, the Half-Sunken City. There is a small place called the Citadel of Sulphur that they took over this little place because there were sulfur beds and places where they get their gunpowder from. Agony talked about trying to find the City of Embers, and that's when he encountered Makath somewhere along the way. The Free City of Port of Scales, and then we march around, and the Isle of Nephelis is this landmass over here. This is where a bunch of apparently Azamar live, like a little conclave of.
Sonny is so happy looking at it. Oh, that's over there.
Yep.
Oh, it seems so close in my mind. He's like, I would have pointed over here somewhere. You told me to go to the island of Phyllis. I would have went north. It's Barnabus. Did you know there's an island here? In fact, Barton says he's gonna like cover the globe and be like, island south of Baylord's-Ree. Trying to,
Yeah, Sentinel Island is the southernmost place where they believe there's land. and then these icebergs came from the south. They came from the far reaches of the unknown of Volcanica.
And it looks like there's some sort of polar cap at the bottom.
Yep.
Cool.
'There's a big map.
60-mile hexes.
Pissing around in the corner over here. 15 levels, pissing around over here. Yep.
I even went so far as to detail where like the hill giants live.
Yeah, where are they? Steading? Because
they're
eventually
in Trogenheim. There's the Scarlet Volcano where you guys dumped that ghost.
Yep.
Giant.
Didn't know how to get rid of it, so just dump the whole shit.
Good luck with that, a-hole. Boo!
So yeah,
No.
Marty has spent some time like taking the stuff for future adventures and figuring out where everything is, and then detailing some other countries on Volcanica.
I have to go and teach the hill giant a lesson in humility again. Eventually, I have to send him on another Gia's quest.
And there's
to go be
Overlook.
nice to people.
There's Overlook guarding the mountain region of Elsier Vale.
That's a long way away. How many fucking teleporters is that?
Let's see. I think there's a token for the Steelrose Expeditionary League. Yeah, I can drag this.
It's
Oops.
270, something like that. 280. 275. Calculator.
Water. Overlook fence. 255 divided by 5 times 60.
255 divided by 5. Ooh, 125.
3,000 miles. It's that is like Moscow to London, I think.
All right.
No, it's further. It's like Leningrad to London. Which I don't know what the modern name for Leningrad. St. Petersburg. There we go. Nope, longer than that. Holy, it's literally all of Eurasia. Like it's across the Eurasian continent.
Well, yeah, you're crossing this massive continent full of like
Well, no, just
hundreds
the
of millions
this,
of goblinoids.
It's the when we're saying it's bigger, this distance is like the entire Eurasian continent wide, and that's not the wide way.
Yeah, that's why you're asking, does the Imperium control it all? No.
No.
They control a considerable, vast part of it. But they got to the Venkeshi territories and to the Zemosian territories and went, yeah, we're not going southern. We're not going further south into the tropics.
We're good.
We're just going to... One side are Dragonborn and kobolds, and the other side are goblins and Nagaji, and we're like, yeah, no. No, we're just going to stop here. So yeah, Marty went a little world building. It's like
okay.
the map's too plain. We need to figure it out. I had fun doing it. That's crazy fun exercise.
It is very cool.
All right, so all trying to be friends with these Asimals? Is there a reason why? They're an untapped resource that may be holding a prisoner that we would like to interrogate. They also, and she, the Imperial Administrator looks at Agony. They also have a history of fighting dragons. Specifically chromatic dragons. while they've been somewhat independent from the Imperium, perhaps they could be convinced to help. If all dragons are waking up, and there are more than we expect, I think we're going to be in for a very hard year, or years. It's not just that they're waking up, it's that this was planned.
Well, we should at least introduce ourselves, and we endeavor to get along with many peoples. Why would angels be any different?
Brenos, you hear Zateo from the sword. We know an angel.
We should probably want to bring her to her people, I guess.
Perhaps they can help her with her memory problem.
I will not bring war to the Angel Island.
It's not a matter of bringing it, Branos. It's likely coming one way or another. Whether you want to be...
It's already there. The winter is attacking the island.
Then we should probably send aid.
And my fucking sword's on fire. The gods spoke to me already on this.
Okay, Brenos waving his sword around. It blazes with flames, like the flames are telling you yes. And you could remove 2 good points from your
There we go.
You received, like, Hala's like, damn straight, like, yeah, go and do the thing. Don't think about it, go and help the good people.
Go do the thing. Don't think about the consequences, just go.
If the Imperium sends aid, then yes, there will be. It'd be a great aid to persuading them to fight alongside us.
Elsia Vale has made friends with many goodly people and count many of them as their citizens.
Yeah, I don't see why these would not.
The elves of Fortress Top, the dwarves of Overlook. Why would the goodly people of Denovar? Why would we treat any other possible ally any differently? Especially if they're angels.
Well spoken.
Barnabus is pouring like a 3rd whiskey at this point.
Angels.
I'm not interested in going to fucking Angel Land. Tracking down some stupid dwarf that got in over his head that liked to play with the dragon masks. Yeah, count me in on that one. Your band is large enough, perhaps half could go towards one objective, while the half go towards the other.
Angel Island. I don't know what's called. It's Angel Island. Island with angels on it.
Where was Veram spotted? Where was he stealing things? In the Geogan territory. It's at the heart of the continent. It's a very beautiful place. Many people go to Geogan and Big Geogan Lake for vacation. It's also a breadbasket for...
Sunny is going to use a telepathic connection to ask Skittish? Or...
Scritch?
Scritch?
Yeah.
I would ask Scritch for a piece of wooden, like a table. Like, I need an end table.
Okay, he comes in with a bunch of the forms about magic. He puts those down, and he goes over into the corner and finds an end table for you.
Okay. Thogrim, if you could be so kind, could you turn this into a copy of that? I wanted to fabricate the end table into a copy of the globe.
Yes.
Okay, do you have craft carving or craft
Sculpture?
sculpture?
Yep.
I would like. I want one of
Oh,
these made out
hold
of
on.
this.
I have craft sculpture skill, yeah.
Okay, that would be sufficient.
How long does a fabricate take?
6 seconds. 3 seconds. It's standard action, I believe. Am I right or am I lying?
It depends on what you're doing. It is 1 round. So if it's wood, it's 1 round. If you're doing metal, it would be
10 cubic feet of material. So this is very
It's
fine.
per cubic. It's like per cast.
You can do it here without interrupting the flow.
Or you can make a whole bunch of little globes.
No, it's not that. I just want to see if I have it prepared or not. I don't know. I have to spend a mythic point to do that.
I think it's worth it.
Yeah. Well, Thogrim's also gonna. Can you put a permanent image on a on a little tab, like on a little block?
I think it's an area of effect, so no. You could.
Do you know what I'm doing?
You could craft.
Here's my hologram world.
You could craft a permanent image into an item and then probably do that, but just the spell itself. No, it's on an area of effect.
Of a cube. Okay, let's do it. Yeah, sure. Just I'll need some time to remember casting the spell here. Give me a minute. Give me a minute. When there's time, when of course we have a minute to rest, I should do it.
A wizard is summoned. He's casting an arcane sight on you guys and filling out updated forms to figure out what levels of spells you guys can cast. He gets to Sonny and Sonny Goodman. You notice instead of saying he does not, they actually write in he does not register. Like they're being a little more precise this time.
They're being a little bit more precise.
Yep. Excuse me. Do you have anything that is blocking divination magic? A ring of mind shielding or some sort of spell that is...
No, I don't have... I did not cast a mind blank this day.
Can you cast mind blank?
No. I am not that potent of an arcane caster.
This man is claiming to be the Druid of Volcanica.
Oh, I'm the Druid of Volcanica.
He's not all there, you see, but, I mean, he travels with us, yes, but...
Okay, another wizard...
He's what you see in front of him.
My druidism.
While the conversations are going on, another wizard is summoned. They talk to each other. He's, I'll do this. And he casts Arcane Sight. They fetch a third wizard who takes out a scroll and casts, like, the greater version of Arcane Sight. They still seem to be befuddled about Sunny.
Hello. Would you like me to demonstrate something?
If you wish, I can take this back and write his proper level. I can test him and see what he can actually do.
They nod.
All right.
They give you the paperwork to fill out. They are filling out some forms. They get readings on the rest of your party, so they're fine. They also seem to have a problem with Widget, but they try real hard and eventually get it.
Oh, sorry. I dismissed the mind blank.
Well, yeah, the Widget, the mind blank would have made it impossible, but the shadow magic is a little difficult for regular weave casters to pierce through. Not impossible, but just they don't get it on the first try. Is there anything that our ambassadors from the Majorcan Theocracy could help with? Well, as I mentioned before, they both consider McCath a fugitive.
what are they? What are they bringing to the table aside from wanting things?
Well, they were able to provide some color on Makath's situation and background. Of course, Agony was able to do that with more recent information.
So they're quite useless.
The 40 Thieves affiliation was not known. They brought that to the table. The fact that she is a theurge may have been.
Excuse me? she's a theurge?
Yes, she escaped the theocracy, joined the magocracy, and then...
She learned both.
She learned both. Both countries are angry of stealing their prized pupil from them.
They can't have her. I'm sorry, they can't have her. She is agony of acids. They can't have her. Her friend will see the freedom that is the spellcasting ways. So, Sonny, you're coming back, guys.
I do notice that there are some people missing from our meeting. The Grand Elder of Overlook was Dvorak was supposed to be here, but apparently he is politely declined.
He's got some issues that he's trying to resolve back at home.
Apparently, inquisitorial issues. I know nothing about it.
Yeah.
Barnabus is chuckling in his drink.
Split the party. I can definitely go after and find this failed wizard. He mumbles to himself, "You moron, what have you been up to?"
Matt yelling for the split the party. I kind of want to split the party, but then I don't know what Marty prepared, and so I don't know. And if it gets too hard, we can call the rest of the party in. Hey guys, you're going the other way. Why don't you come over here?
Damn it! I thought I saved it.
Well, the other party's gonna have to head south somehow. Greater teleport their ass, but not onto the island.
Between the
Think Sonny can do it real quick.
Well, Sonny can't because he can't greater teleport, but Sonny can scry on things.
So that island cannot be. You can't teleport to it, right? It's got teleport traps.
Well, no, you can teleport to it. You get stuck in the trap and go. There you go. You go to a specific location when you teleport there.
Other thing you can do is
The ambassadors,
closest land teleport and then fly over.
The ambassadors include Bishop Yvonne Demir of the Theocracy, as well as Ambassador Mememos of the Magocracy. Our Prince in Exile, a local, but also quite wealthy and influential, and does maintain a stable of Griffin riders, will be here along with his nephew, Aragathos, Chief Inquisitor Electo, as well as the newly minted Inquisitor Mother Lavinia and Agony. If there's nothing else you think that you need to go on this mission of chasing down Varam the White and apprehending Makath and helping the people of the Isle of Nephelis, then your presence may make them, your absence may make the meeting easier.
I was just
Yep.
I was just like, because if we start stacking, I think we can get like all of us in the meeting, and it will turn into some sort of shit show. Because Cog is going to end up stabbing somebody.
It would... I am fine with this. We have plenty of intelligence that we've managed to stitch together thanks to Agony of Acid. Oh, yeah, we did nothing. And your extreme and endless knowledge on a multitude of subjects, Barnabus. That's right.
Yes, he knows everything. It's like fuck. He knows everything.
Then I will simply inform our allies that we have a plan.
It would probably be best if at least one of us got a glance at the other ambassadors, for curiosity reasons.
Contessa leans in. Don't ask them what their favorite animals are.
We might have to guess. I am very curious of the magocracy and the theocracy. Don't they sound like they'd be just so lovable?
Yeah, I wouldn't mind meeting them. The rest of them I've already met, or I don't see what they're going to give us. You sure you trust Aragathos? Says Barnabas.
So, he was in the fire plane negotiating with our enemies, or at least reported as being in the fire plane negotiating with the enemies. But so was Bram. So, I mean, there's something funky going on there.
I'm not sure. Is it possible that they are doppelgangers?
No, says the
Is it possible?
administrator.
Is it possible that they have
It's
something
not,
to discuss with us that they haven't done it yet?
It's not Aragathos that's considered the guy who tricked the plane. It was the other guy, right? Who do we need to kill to rescue Jamala?
Something.
The other guy.
Shagablam.
Severin?
Severin? It's Severin.
Exactly, starts with a sh.
Cut Jamala down. I need to start, I've got this, this weird, insane
No,
man
not Severin.
scribbling.
The
Basically, not him is the main thing. Not Aragathos. He was just there.
You can easily go and kill him. You know that, right?
The guy who's been selling the ammunition, the shadow ammunition to everyone. His name is.
We can start off with that guy. He should be an easy kill. I think it'd be an easy kill. Get some of our sneaky thief dudes, sit right next to him. Stabs, done. Julius Caesar, you are dead. And the cannon hits him while he's sleeping. Pow! Wake up.
Give me a second. I'm doing the bio dance in my chair right now. I'm not thinking so well. Give me a second.
That's funny.
Maintain this screen. Yeah.
All right, so look, all I'm saying is we know where the dude is. Mind blank. Invisibility. He's taking a dump. Huge cannon. Shooting straight up. There's no armor.
Touch attack anyway. The armor is useless.
Mind blown.
All right, Ahmed. When's the last time you tried to have a character assassinate someone from a toilet?
Oh man, Kazul. That was gold.
So
That was in our prime, though. That was in our prime. Now we're veterans. We can do this. Mythic power. 16th level.
High enough level.
Almost.
Ahmed had a Batman assassin.
Is what was it? It was a bat.
A humanoid bat,
humanoid bat. It was like a 3-foot tall assassin.
Yes, who was tasked from the Assassin's Guild to kill a noble at a party that was being run by the PCs.
Yeah, that didn't go well.
Right, and it was
Well,
like,
I mean, he's dead. Yeah, I killed
he
him.
died. But
I
then,
killed him.
but
But then the PCs were like, let's investigate.
yeah,
Uh,
the party who was holding the party was like, well, we can't have people aren't allowed to be murdered at one of our
Yeah.
dinner parties.
his name was Kazula. He was like, nah, these things happen.
It happened. And,
Let's just, hey, what's that over there?
and you like ran away, basically.
It's a stage left exit. Just
Yeah.
whatever.
It was one of those things. I think Matt who's in chat right now was
Matt was there because it was Bram. Bram was the king, right?
Yeah.
Bram was the king,
killing
and
people in the king's court. It was.
he was on the crapper, man. What? He's not in court.
It also wasn't like
Sarshan.
clean. It was kind of a little bit.
Oh, it was very dirty.
Sarshan is the name.
We were talking about Kazul assassinating someone on the throne, with the party going, "Why did someone die at our dinner party? What the hell?"
The porcelain palace.
Sarshan.
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 Perfect.
See, I
I'm
told
not-
you
I'm
there was a
writing this
shut in there.
Yeah, the Guild of the Obsidian Arrow. He also belongs to Clan Bress.
Let's go kill that dude.
I've got Sarshan written on my sheet 3 times with 3 different spellings. All right, perfect.
We know where he lives.
Severin
which
is the guy who I don't think you know his name, but he's the yeah.
Don't worry about it. Forget that.
He's the guy that we still
Look at the first scene of the campaign.
Yeah. He fights with himself when he talks. I don't know what we're gonna I don't know. I think we need a scroll of miracle and a scroll of wish to make this happen, or there's no deal. In terms of we could get
Sorry, your reward from the demons is 5,000 gold pieces, danger pay.
Okay.
A scroll of resurrection with an appropriate diamond as a separate component.
Nice.
And a scroll of meteor swarm.
Ooh.
Someone brings that in and puts that down. And
Ooh, this is a good one. I still think Volcanica prefers earthquakes, but this is good.
might I suggest not to earthquake our allies' island? A potential allies' island.
Oh no. Earthquake would be. I have that and mass baleful polymorph in mind for the Kith. To just keep their numbers from growing too much.
Meteor swarm, eh?
Perhaps then, as I entertain
Learn
our
this.
guests, and I will inform them that we have hired our best and brightest to go and, well, punch back at our enemies and to gather more intel.
All right.
Was there anything specific you needed from me, or just these things for now, my lady?
Well, I wanted you involved because of how valuable you were in the Shadow Plane.
Obliged.
The connection between our enemies in the Shadow Plane and this cult of the Chromatic Ascendancy is not clear.
And don't forget the perverted connection to the shadowy form of the cult. It's very strange. Their own shadowy holy symbols. And maybe it's nothing.
We need to
Wait.
prioritize and organize
Sorry.
our time. What we can do,
What did you say? What did you say?
Adam?
Oh, the weird shadow Tiamatian holy symbols and stuff. Like is there does that cult go through and then they've got shadow dragon holy symbols of Tiamat? Like that whole thing.
Agony says, it's nothing that I've seen. It's wrong.
Well, you think that the chromatics probably wouldn't get along with the shadow dragons.
Also very interesting. There are many things that we do not know, and we need a fuller picture in order to hit back more appropriately.
What even happens to the shadow plane if they bring Tiamat back here? Like, oh, you know, whatever. Birth Tiamat out of the volcano, whatever the fuck. Pardon my language. I mean, if whatever happens in the shadow version of this, I mean, if you think Volcanica is Swiss cheese, you should check out the shadow plane. Gnomish cheese.
It does not bode well for anyone, here or in the shadow plane.
So if we are going to skip the formalities, then it should be fairly easy to pick up your lost colleague, Thogrim. I'm more interested in the angel place with the theurge.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna go and track down my friend.
I can do either. Although I've at least been to the island.
Oh, Agony, come with us. Come with me.
And I know which cell for us to teleport in. I don't think they've had time to repair it. McCath had to break the wards in order to get out.
Brenos is going to go do the angel thing, because he's making certain they're not just massacring angels when he's not looking.
Yeah, there's one group going angels, and then...
Cog's coming with you.
To the angel place?
Yeah.
Where is Cog?
Thogrim's doing the other one, so Cog goes to the angels.
Widget doesn't want to go to the island with the angels.
No. Sounds horrible. Oh, there was a spell failure. I ended up at the wrong spot. Oh, I'll see you later, guys.
Yeah, which place requires less spells to be cast? Angels cast spells, don't they?
They're magical beings. I mean, so are dragons, technically, but, you know. Don't worry, Slake, you're safe with us.
Cog and Brenos and Agony, all of his, or Cog and Sunny and Agony, his buddies from the Steelrose, and then these chuckleheads. Yeah. I don't know. Where do you think Quintessa wants to go? I'm guessing the island with the angels on it?
Probably the island with the angels.
The ex-imperial...
The imperial champion from the ages where they didn't have all the same god.
Yep. Alright. Let's go track down this wizard friend of yours. Do I get to punch him in the head?
I think it's more of a break his knees sort of thing.
Yeah, you can still interrogate him without his teeth, right?
Yes. Absolutely. That's part of the interrogation.
Alright. So, how are we going to keep in contact?
Sundings will be the rest.
Well, how long do we think this is going to take?
One sunding a day at the beginning.
2?
I think we'll get Varam before you finish saving some island.
Tracking down one guy, I think, will be faster than your task. You start it up, and we'll join you as soon as we're done.
Yeah, not if we tell him you're coming so he can run.
There were like armies of things in the mist.
Which mist?
Are we slating the entirety of those armies, or
wait, which mist?
The halo. Were you paying attention?
Oh, the island. Okay.
Their own magic.
Good luck with that.
Talus had the only magic she knew of was an artifact called the Seed of Winter. They're not going to like me there. There's some chief bald green guy that we fought.
Does Chief Bold Green Guy have a name?
I don't know. I didn't stop to ask him while we were kicking his ass. But he had a bunch of bald friends, and they kicked our ass.
We will need to... do we have any... Oh, we'll need to stop along the way to pick up a friend of mine.
Oh, says Quintessa. Who might that be?
Milady. You forgot her name?
Amiria?
Fell out my sword.
I was there, remember?
Yeah, Amira. Or Amiria. She should be at a temple, worshiping, trying to bring back her memories. Bunch of angels, sounds about right. Also might distract them from...
We left her in Brindle?
Thought it was Denovar. It might be Brindle. Where the temple was.
Yep, Brindle. Where you got the sword.
Yeah, Brindle.
We can go to Brindle first.
Perfect.
We also have to... Well, with Agony, we'll have to be the one to teleport us. Or you could show us the
location.
The location of the teleport trap area that they had to break.
It's a good idea if we also get that, just in case we need to get to you.
They must have some sort of Imperial technology. It might not work. For them to cover an entire island with a teleport trap sounds like, the Imperial plinths.
Sure. We didn't get a good look around. It was a constant fight when we landed.
Doesn't that make things easier? You just kind of aim in the general direction and it'll suck you to the right spot?
There were multiple cells. It's possible we could go to a different cell.
Oh. Yeah. Good luck with that.
How unreasonable could angels be? We're there to fight their enemies and to apologize for any sort of bumps on the head that might have issued it before and leaving one of the prisoners. It could be fine.
I could turn into a dragon if that's better.
What? Would it be black scaled?
Peanuts?
Probably not, Ned.
The sight of my Imperial armor, if they have any loyalty to the Imperium, will help, says Val.
How about we just show up to help them?
If they are angry with the Imperium because they've allied themselves with people who worship Asmodeus, it won't help.
Once they see an elf, they will know that they are safe.
The Undying Emperor is not worshipped everywhere. Nonsense.
Don't worry, we're heroes.
I say we show up with our
heads will prevail.
Zateo says in the sword, he's like, "Are you sure about this?"
No. For the gods' sake, go.
So we're gonna risk teleport again.
TikTok. Solve the teleportation thing before we get there.
All right, it's gonna be the Barnabus crew. Because the fight against I didn't quite finish that prep, but
that's fine.
It's
all good.
Yep.
I'm super stoked for Angel Island. My eyes are shining with joy and being like, walk this line, boys. Like I wish I was the one to be like, no. Adventure on Angel Island, murder hobos. Let's see your alignments when you get out of this place. Oh, and they're going to be dickbags too.
They're being attacked, right? So
they're going to be like, oh, no. We're lawful good with heavy on the lawful. We're just...
lawful stupid.
All right, so they go into conference room A with Sonny's globe. Don't worry, I got it all memorized anyways.
Can shadow conjure one.
Thogrim, could you make me another copy of that globe, though? It just makes it a lot easier just have that thing all available. Not now, though. We got some dwarf to go apprehend. You hear that, Aemon? Apprehend. Don't fucking kill him. You too, Slake. Good thing I'm here. What are you giggling about?
Fucking Angel Island.
Right.
Do I go get their asses kicked by a bunch of angels?
Of course, if we do get our hands on this Macath tiefling woman that's wanted, we could probably extract the highest bidder, from a price from the highest bidder. You know, after the interrogation, she'll just escape.
That's what I'm thinking. It's easy to get lost. Easy to get lost.
All right, Thogrim.
Well, how long do we expect this to take?
Don't know. Let's get it done
Right.
quickly so we can go rescue the other blokes.
Well,
It will be funny seeing them hang up in an angel's cell.
I can we at
Of
least take
course,
half?
we could drag our feet and let them solve their own problems.
Can at least take an hour to prepare a few things before we go.
Ah.
Thogrim wants to just write a couple of instructions and send it to.
So
Something cool. Thogrim with the orange iron stone and a mythic point can create 9th circle simulacra, which can teleport.
Oh, you're 18th level, so you could. Nice. You can create some Uber Thogrims. Yeah.
So I think you're mythic tier 2, which means that you can't just like rest and prepare your spells. It has to be through a mythic point. Yeah.
I can't.
Okay.
Right, what are we waiting around for an hour for? Doesn't that spell that tracks people down take like 30 seconds?
Fine. It'll cast a certain location.
Wait,
You
you know...
haven't prepared even, so I don't know why you're.
I haven't prepared.
Yeah, you haven't prepared. I would thought that.
Yeah. No, I haven't prepared.
Okay.
Because that shit comes up often now. Oh,
Tell me
what
where
are
the
we gonna
thing
do?
is. It's like
I don't need a dimensional lock these days.
Okay. Yeah, there's no god or artifact blocking him.
Well, he's a caster. He didn't cast Mind Blank. That's on the list as well.
Yep. All right. And you've met Varam before,
Mm-hmm.
the younger brother of the guy who tried to blow you up.
Weasley bastard.
All right, so let's type out where things are. So the prime material plane. Volcanica, Pangea, territory of Gyogen, Nezre, tomb of Diderus.
Diderus. That word sounds funny.
Just an old sounding name.
Just sounds like somebody trying to be like fake Roman or whatever.
Yeah.
Sorry. What's a tomb of Diderus? Knowledge. Hey, Barnabus. I'm not even gonna fucking try. Barnabus, where's the tomb of Diderus?
Thogrim wrote down this string that came from the spell.
Yep.
Nezre's a place. It's it's like an old ancient temple. I think Nagaji lived there. Snake people. It was cleared out by the Imperium several times. Didoris. That's interesting.
Fuck the combo of Thogrim and Barnabus like this.
Yeah.
Didoris was a powerful diviner who sort of went crazy. You know how like Sonny got crazy?
Like, likes to watch kind of crazy.
Yeah, but like getting really attached to his methoded watching. It's something called the Pool of Didoris. It was his way of divining on things. People used to go to him. Not a nice chap, if the stories are correct, as he required like blood magic sacrifices to find things. A heavy price he paid. Well, location of Rom has now basically told us that the tomb of Didoris is in Nezre. Nezre is in the territory of Gyogen.
How large is Nezre?
I don't know if many humans populate all the old ruins there. Thousands, but it's sort of like a port city. It's known for its beautiful waterfalls that sort of run by these old ruins. You'll see it in a few minutes when we teleport there.
And you've been there?
Nope. Is it in range? That's the thing.
Of course. Teleport doesn't have a range. Teleport greater.
Yeah.
More adventurous, how shall I say, more adventurous people might go to Gyogen to visit, like on a tour.
We must have a reliable description of the place we're teleporting. So I think our description of Gyogen, or a description of Nezre in Gyogen
So
sounds reliable.
Here's Overlook. Somewhere in here. Where is it? Yeah, Overlook is underneath there.
Mm-hmm.
Nezre Falls is on the coast here.
Oh, cool. Hey, gonna be not too bad from this other group where they're all killed everything.
Yeah, we could go up to Big Gyogen Lake. It's a beautiful place. Lots of fancy rich people go there.
Aren't we supposed to be going to Nezre?
Well, yeah, Nezre Falls, synonymous with just the settlement that's there. Huge reservoir of fresh water that pours over these cliffs. Naturally defensible. The port actually is a little bit further south of Nezre Falls, so that area that people are sort of spread out.
I kind of got a feeling there's going to be a lot of holding their breath. Any of you guys got life?
I don't know if Barnabus does. Isn't Sonny usually the one that... Hey, Sonny! Oh, they've already left.
He gave us acid resistance for some reason.
Agony could have fucking been all fucked in the head. He probably still is.
Alright, well,
Let's.
Thogrim, you got spells to...
Let's put up a telepathic bond, shall we?
Alright.
Yeah, Barnabas can cast that.
Do.
Don't mind me, I'll just explode your head.
Prefer you didn't. If I have an option.
Barnabas is gonna freedom of movement himself.
I suppose, yeah, we are going into a fucking...
We don't know what's there.
No, I fully understand. Widget will go invisible. Widget's got invisibility and false light.
I don't think we need this map just for reference. Nezre Falls. Nezre Falls is 100 hexes away.
Teleport greater. Just
Get it done.
Yeah, 100. But just in case you need to use
a regular teleport back.
it is 1,200 miles away.
So anybody who
Teleport
can do it.
Yeah, except for your 9th level dudes that you're gonna create. But,
Those guys can't. Okay, we teleport there. Get pissed on with
Who can teleport from this group?
Widget, Thogrim, and Barnabus.
Yeah, okay. There's only a few of us.
all right, fucking count longer.
Well, wait a minute.
Give me a second.
Where are we teleporting to exactly? That spot that Agony's talking about?
Okay.
All right.
We're
Drinks his
we're gonna
mutagen.
teleport to the waterfall, but not into the waterfall, but that region.
Yeah. The cog
Or
grabs
Nezre.
mutagen.
Copy your miniatures this time.
And we wait for 1 minute, which means
Suck.
that Slake is asleep for 3 seconds on the other side.
Yep, on average.
I rolled 46. So, which did a stone cold average for the response. But you're not muted if you think you are, Ahmed, just in case
Okay.
you do something strange, like go take a piss. Thank you.
It wouldn't be the first time.
Exactly.
Brings different name to stream.
Yeah.
Stay on mute.
Please don't. All right, so you guys appear in like this marshy little rocky outcropping with waterfalls flowing all around you, a ancient-looking temple structure, maybe even a city sprawling around its cliff sides, and then
I've got this picture in my picture folder for when I was at. It's a good picture.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
You see further down, there's like a proper imperial village with like a small docks and some trading caravels, and there's probably roads that lead around this massive edifice of the ancient culture that came here before.
Brighter than hell here.
Yeah, you guys are in the tropics along the coast, and the mountainous roar of the
bullshit. We're just complaining.
the mountainous roar of the waterfalls all around you. You can see there are probably, I don't know, 40 kobold fishermen kind of along all the waterfalls. It looks like they're scooping nets into the water and like fishing things out of the water. A couple of them nearby stop and look at you guys.
Do we want to, are we okay looking like us, or are we supposed to be looking like something else?
Appear like kobolds? Why not?
It's imperial territory, and we should have the run of the place.
All right, then. Sounds good to me. Besides, Slake would always look like Slake.
What's wrong with that?
I'm just...
I can tell where you're standing. You're displacing the water.
I'm not trying to hide. Hey, he floats up a little bit with his
Yeah.
overland flight.
It's pretty slippery here. Don't fall in, Thogrim.
All right. So, I guess we go to town and see if we can figure out where the tomb is. Although, that fucking thing looks like a tomb.
Yeah, Slake gets up because he was like shut down.
Nope. That looks like could be a tomb. I don't know. You want to talk to the Imperials or you want to talk to the Kobolds?
Yeah.
Do you really think anything here would be labeled tomb?
We're looking for a pool. A lot of fucking water around here.
Yeah, I thought it was like everywhere.
You know what would be fucking useful? Having Sunny touch the ground and go, "Hey, ground, tell me your secrets."
Yeah, well, he's not fucking here.
What do you know about this temple? This temple, was it?
I don't. I know that somewhere in this vicinity, hundreds of years ago, there was a diviner
Tomb.
whose pool of divination got turned into his fucking tomb. I think snake men lived there, and they had the place beforehand. But since there's no more snake men there, it became his pool and his tomb.
Wow.
So I'm guessing it's fucking up in there somewhere. Maybe.
Oh.
That looks like we had put a fucking tomb or a diviner pool, so...
Let's get there then.
I mean, if they don't know, we find the biggest yokel with a hat and ask them some questions.
These kobolds have hats. Yeah, they got these little hats to keep the sun beating down upon them.
Wide, tall. You want tall and ostentatious. That's
They're like
hat.
a couple of them are like cocking their heads, looking at you guys, and most of them retreat when you start walking up.
Ooh. Doom's hands. How are we doing? All right.
Let me put a few kobolds on there. I'm not talking to fucking kobolds.
Thogrim, you speak Draconic?
Yes, of course. Not a wizard who doesn't.
Right. Just checking Widget's fixer. He speaks Draconic. Yes, he does. Well, Shadow Tongue, Dwarvish, Hadean, and Abyssal.
It's gotta be a good one here. Come on. Gazillion kobold tokens.
And you're trying to find the ones that are kobold-like, but not, like,
Yep.
too cool.
Yep.
Ah, that's a friendly fellow. This one is looking at you like you're stealing his berries or something. You're stealing his fish.
There's a bunch of them. They're just all out in these not so dangerous rapids, gathering food.
Not so dangerous. Did you see the fire?
No, the ones up top here.
Oh, okay. So sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was like,
Apparently, they made a little camp up here. It looks like they're drying fish and gutting them kind of at the top of these steps, and you sort of just are like amongst them. You get the sense that there's not a lot of human traffic going up this way. Like the human town is actually down below. It doesn't look like anyone has repaired the broken and cracked stone of this place in a very long time. Life is clinging to the stones. This one really old kobold looks up at you like he's not backing away.
Don't mind us. We're just walking through. Enjoy your day. It's draconic.
He says, "Are you hungry?" And there's a big kind of... They're using their hats almost like baskets, and you notice that there are a bunch of little sardine-like fish.
Wouldn't mind a taste. Detect poison. Do I have that shit? I don't think I do.
I believe your priests have that. You're a dwarf, you're tough.
There's more of them. Yeah, there's a bunch of them coming out of the woods.
Yeah, if you wouldn't mind.
Did you eat one?
Yeah, he'll try one.
Okay, it's a sardine. It's fresh. Might have even been a little bit.
He goes like this. I'm just kidding. That's very good. Not to these guys.
Chew so you do not choke.
It's a joke. I was just playing with my friends.
You choke? Yes, you choke.
I choke. Yes. I choke.
Fucking hilarious.
Oh, fuck. I give you a count to 20 before I tell Slake they're all spellcasters.
Now, let's see if they've seen the one I'm looking for. Hey, have you, by any chance, maybe recently, have you seen, a dwarf? One that looks kind of like... Just not a goddamn dwarf here. Looks kind of like me, but no fire.
Yeah, give me a sense motive.
Dwarf. Far from home here. Far from home.
17, 18, one moment. 38.
They look very nervous, but you think that they've seen him. Some of them are bobbing yes, and others are telling each other not to say anything. That let Gnarl speak.
I do not wish to cause any problems for you, but this one is a dangerous fellow, and he's caused people harm. We're here to bring him to justice. He has wronged many.
Justice. Yes, he get justice.
Sense motive 38 is this guy.
He thinks Varem's already received justice.
Can you show me where he is or where he went?
What do you want here?
Just him.
These are our fishing grounds.
I just want to find him, and then I will leave with my friends.
He leave behind camp. We take what we need. That okay? It's our fishing ground after all.
From his camp?
He no need it anymore. He get justice.
Where he get justice?
He stay at camp, not well guarded. He taken away.
By what? And where?
You Imperials, huh?
I'm a dwarf. I protect my clan. I protect my people. And he has done the opposite.
Dwarves, people of Imperial. Use Imperials?
We live here.
Hmm?
We are not different from you.
Yes, Imperials say we can fish here. We trade with village.
You are welcome to stay here and do what you will. There's no problem at all.
Yes, but dwarf equipment on our fishing ground we take. That
You
okay?
use. It is yours. May I first see it?
Yeah, nothing too valuable.
It is not of value. It is not value that I see. He takes like 50 gold out, puts it down in front of him.
Gold. Imperial gold.
They're all like
kind
It
of
is not-
ringed around the hand. The old man.
It is not value. It is not the
5
value of
pounds or like 2.5 pounds of gold in his hands.
some of his things are of value to me. I just wish to see them. If they are important, I will buy them from you. How is that?
Yes, we will fetch those things. Some of them are at our village.
Please allow us to see them.
Take us some time. Until sun high in the sky, we come back.
You show us where the camp was, please.
You want stuff or do you want to show? Very dangerous to go into ruins alone. Justice.
Has he wronged you?
Oh, great justice, not small justice. But yes, this dwarf very cranky. He casts spells at us.
He grits his teeth like, yes, this is the type of action that is unacceptable. I apologize for his activity.
But
I hope he did not.
He sleep in ruins and get justice.
So, in the telepathic bond that was cast,
Yep.
any point you want me to just charm him, let me know and we'll...
You want us to go get things, or do you want us to go with our spears and go show you where he's camp?
Show us camp.
Give me a diplomacy check.
Okay.
Spending
Oh,
money with
crap.
You gave them 50 gold, and you spoke Draconic, and you guys have not been hostile, so I'm going to give you a +6.
Thanks, man. Because I'm rocking a +6. Hey.
At 18.
Let's see. They're indifferent to you guys, and this guy's charisma modifier is +2. So the DC was 17. Which means he's now friendly. You've influenced, like, you've given him gold, and
You paid him off.
he doesn't pay him off. And with your 38, however, he thinks that it's not going to matter anyways, because if you go into the ruins and you get justice, well, then maybe they get to pick up your garbage too. Like,
Fair enough. If whatever is in there kills us, no one's getting that stuff. Nobody.
okay, so he doesn't. They don't bring you very far, but they seem very cautious as they rise up onto this the second layer of this ziggurat-like structure. They deke off to the side, and there's a corner of the structure that has a nice view of the surrounding areas. It has a little bit of tree cover that is kind of drooping over the place to provide some shade. And you do see a spot where there could have been a camp made.
Okay.
You do see a small, cook fire was made. You notice a cut rope is still hanging from a tree branch.
Interesting. Probably was
Cut rope hanging from a tree branch.
Yep, the ropes, you find both ends of it. The rope
Does it look like things have spilled out into the ground?
do you have survival?
Widget does.
Doesn't friggin' Barnabus have survival?
Well, so Widget can roll a survival check. Do you want to?
I'm trying here. Survival?
You are a ranger.
Survival? No.
Not that kind of ranger.
But not that kind of ranger. I'm
Stick a
the
bomb in it,
bang
fire
bang.
cannon at
I'm the
it.
bang bang ranger, not the
You bang bang, you're dead ranger.
Bang, bang, you're dead.
Bang bang, you're dead ranger.
bang, fuck, I'm dead.
39.
Yeah, so you think that it's weird. This guy had a mount, but the mount seemed to disappear. He set a campfire. He might have milled around the place a little bit to cook and maybe look around. And then you find a 10-foot rope that it was cut in half.
Yeah, we know
And
what that is.
stuff looked like it fell out of the rope, including some equipment, a backpack, and maybe several books. And then you see dozens of little kobold claws everywhere, but the tracks of the things that dragged him away look like they're large, as in large size, snake tracks.
So like weird little,
Yeah.
little swooshes. Yeah, little waves. All right. Okay.
Whatever did this, and in common,
We need
whatever
to see
did
the
this.
we need to see the fucking books. Books, please. Everything else,
Yeah.
we need to take a look at the books. Things all bound up with string.
Ah, yes, we look for books. We find several books.
We need to see them all, please.
We did not find his spell book, though. No.
All right. So, his journals would be just peachy keen.
Do not know if books journal, but we can find books.
They better fucking go get these books. I'm losing patience and getting a bit of a headache.
It's
Probably from all the whiskey that he drank earlier.
It's because you fucking hammered. Snakes took him away.
Ew. What?
Not afraid of snakes.
The kobolds scamper off.
You pay for books. We bring books.
Yes, bring the books, and we'll pay for the ones that are of value to us.
What you pay us for books?
The old guy's trying to negotiate.
You fucking serious? Slake and Aemon will fucking raise your village.
We are very time bound. Can you please bring the equipment quickly, the books quickly?
Yes, but we want to know what you give.
I'll give you 10 gold for each book that I find useful.
But you give us many more gold for just showing you this place.
Widget,
Okay, I'm going to... do you want him charmed or do you want him dominate?
does not matter to me.
Okay, I'm going to Greater Shadow enchant dominate person on the kobold Gnarl and send him off to go get the books and bring them back.
All right.
He gets a will save against its being an illusion, and then he gets a will save versus the enchantment.
Oh, he gets 2 will saves?
He gets 2 will saves. The second one's the important one.
Does
He
7
fails
and 22
both.
make it?
Oh,
Okay.
All right. Okay. Go get the goddamn books. Go get the goddamn books and bring it back.
I think you need to still share a language. Does Widget
I
speak
speak
Draconic?
Draconic.
Yes, we go get the damn books. Get the
God's
books.
damned books.
God's damn books.
And bring them back. Now. Hurry.
Okay.
Go.
It calls people over.
Get the God's damn books.
That's right, that's a bit of action there. You go get him, boys.
So much for trying to be good.
Not gonna hurt him in the slightest. All right. So these are big ass snake tracks, but these must be like Nagaji and Naga or something.
But listen. Whatever did this is intelligent
it's
and
all
has
through-
knowledge
It's all through a rope trick.
and knowledge about magic. Maybe
Exactly.
could it be something riding a snake?
There's something about the snake tracks with your 39 that
Yep.
you got. The snake tracks are almost like the snakes. Only half of their body was touching the ground, and the other half was up in the air.
Fucking snake people. They got snake asses and torsos. It's Naga or something like that, or Medusas or something.
Yeah, it could be fucking worse. Barnabas is looking at the temple.
Are there any images depicted on the temple that might indicate what the hell we're looking at?
It's not the images, it's more the construction.
Shit, are the openings through the roof only?
No.
That's good.
No, notice how there were steps leading up here?
Yeah, snakes don't need steps.
But that next way up is a ramp.
Hmm.
So, there are snake people that have snake behinds. But then there's the real snake people. Ones the Imperium viciously tried to stomp out. Ones that worship demons.
Oh.
There's telltale signs of the architecture here that means that this place was influenced by the Yuan Ti.
Right, and they are important because
They're highly magical,
Highly magical demon worshippers.
demon worshipping big snake people that dominated, well, Venkeshi territories and great parts of Volcanica before the Imperium came.
Hey, Slake, do you want to punch a magical snake man in the face?
Do I ever?
Perfect. You're in front.
well, Slake, this is your lucky day. You're gonna have to take out a whole bunch of them.
Nice.
At least two. Yeah.
At least two, indeed. I'd say many more.
Yuan Ti also liked capturing humans and others to twist them into snake people's slaves. Some of them might also know, those weird mind powers that we suspect that some of our friends and enemies have.
We need to protect ourselves from that. Yeah.
We didn't bring any priests.
Well, I do have.
All the healers were in the other group.
We are. We as said before, we are fucked.
No, we can fucking handle this.
I do have protection magic circles against evil.
Yeah, and before we go and face any of those things, that should be the first thing that gets put up.
Yep.
Okay, you guys wait 20 minutes, half an hour, then kobolds start coming back. And you notice that there's quite a lot of books that they're carrying.
All the goddamn
They
books.
brought all the books that they had.
Perfect.
That's fine. That's fine.
All right, there's all sorts of books. Each kobold's carrying one or two, and a small mound of books is being placed at the top of the temple steps, like it's an offering to, to you.
It's as it should be. All right, Barnabas can sift through the books to see if there's anything he likes.
Oh, who would have known kobolds like books so much? Shite. Keeper, shite.
Shite. It's funny. It's good. It's good. I like it.
The kobolds seem to want to pick up the ones that Barnabas is tossing away, but Gnarl goes and picks up the books and puts them back on the pile. Will you let... It's fine. Barnabas spends about 10 minutes sifting through it.
Well, I suspect these 3 books here came from a library. Doesn't look like they're covered in kobold slime or have been mistreated in any way. By their topics, it does look like one was a cartographical study of this area. Another one was about the history of Nezre Falls, and a book about divination. With a nice bookmark to the page talks about Didorus.
Sounds like that was what he was following.
This book is nice. It could probably be copied. Is this your book of recipes?
Is the answer the man?
Yes. Poisons and remedies.
You mind?
You could take a copy for these.
Yeah, we just take it.
Would you like to give this as a gift to Barnabas? You would like to give this as a gift to Barnabas?
I would like to give this as a gift to Barnabas.
Oh, come on now. Let's not take the. This is important to them.
The other shit's like garbage. Barnabas picked up the 3 books that he says came from, like, didn't have kobold slime on them, and then a book of recipes.
Have you seen snake beings leave this temple?
Yes.
Share that memory with Barnabas. Accept Barnabas's spell to share that memory.
Okay. Oh, this is nice. Yep, those are abominations. Fellas, this place is still inhabited by Yuan T.
All right, we can handle them.
Take your books and your people far from here for 2 days.
If you stay back at your camp, you should be fine.
I can bring him. I can call him back just by thinking about it. Speaking out loud is a formality.
You can just leave him at that camp.
Pick up books. You did not get gold for book. They promised us gold.
Thogrim heard this. He'll give him 20 gold pieces.
And they take the gold and they pick up the books that you don't want, and a couple of them linger around, like looking to see if there's anything else that you guys have dropped, but doesn't look like it.
We go away for 2 days now.
It's so much easier that way.
That was fucked.
Slake. That's funny.
Don't worry, I'm saving you guys for last.
Oh.
Great.
But when Sonny helps me sunder the weave... Right.
So he helps you send it to what now?
I'm gonna enjoy watching all you spellbeggars cry.
Widget's not going to elaborate on how the weave sundering won't do shit.
Right, you...
It's the spaces within the weave. We'll see.
It's good to have goals, Slake. Good to have goals.
Alright, so, anything aside from spellcasting demonic snake people, probably some demons and whatever slaves they have in there, and then, oh, I don't know, your friend, the minor archmage, who's been tormented in God's know what way. Remember, we don't have a healer with us, so try not to get hit.
Likely gonna have many poisons.
Yeah.
That's probably a pretty good statement right there.
They are reptilian snakes,
Alright,
or
so
whatever.
Barnabas had cast his freedom of movement.
How does he
Is
get
it
that?
telepathic bond? He's a bard.
Oh, you bastard. You got another one of them?
Yeah, here you go. He likes Widget.
What's he casting?
Freedom of
You want
movement.
one of these, Thogrim?
Yeah, from the snakes? Absolutely. Thank you.
Alright.
He doesn't offer one to Aemon.